Hey guys, Elise here. So in today's video, I'm going to do a voiceover for Taylah and I's leg workout. I'm thinking of doing more voiceovers for my workout videos just because I want to be more informative and teach you guys how to do things properly rather than just show you and here you go, here's the exercise and listen to music kind of thing. So I really want to start doing some more voiceovers. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. So Taylah and I, before our actual workout, we started off with some dynamic stretches and glute activation exercises. So as you can see at the start, we did some like body weight, like donkey kicks and pulses from my 8-minute booty workout. So make sure you guys, if you are training legs and you want to grow your glutes, a really good glute activation that's only 8 minutes is that video. So make sure you check it out. Then we moved on to just like lunges, dynamic stretches, making sure you get the blood into the muscles, warming up the joints. As you can see, we're just doing 15 lunges on each leg, so they're just static lunges, so on the same spot, making sure our knee doesn't go over our toes and just really squeezing that glute. Then we just went on to like hip rotations and really just stretching out all the muscles. I have really dodgy hips and they like to click all the time, so hip rotations feel great, especially for my warm-up. Then we moved on to squats, so starting light, just doing going as low as possible, making sure our feet are shoulder width apart, toes pointed out on a 45, and really squeezing your core. Yeah, so squats are something I'd really like to improve on because when I first started I wasn't doing them properly, so then I had to start from square one again, and now I'm just building my strength back up slowly. Yeah, so I tried to keep up with Taylah, but she's so incredibly strong and I am so jealous, but I will hopefully be squatting as much as her one day. But yeah, so guys, it's really important to get your squat right and make sure you're doing it properly. Even if you're at like your local gym as well, just ask one of the instructors there or people behind the desk. They'll be happy to help you and give you tips on if you're doing it right or wrong, and how you can better your squat. So keep that in mind also. So the next exercise we moved on to was sumo deadlifts. So unlike a conventional deadlift, we actually have our feet wider than shoulder width apart and our toes pointed out on a 45. So before you lift the bar, you need to make sure your shoulders are rolled back and that you activate your lat muscles, so which is kind of like your back muscles, okay? So this is going to help you perform the deadlift without a curve in your back and making sure your spine is neutral the whole way through. That's going to help with your form, and it's also going to make sure you don't injure yourself because you do not want to lift that bar with your back arched or curved over. So really making sure that your shoulder, before you lift the bar, activate your lats, roll your shoulders back, and then lifting up. Dig your heels into the ground and make sure you keep the bar close to your shins also. Another tip is I like to keep your hands like in between your knees. You don't want to have them wider like outside because that's just going to make things awkward. Yet again, Taylah was out lifting me. She's amazing. Like, her lifts are so crazy good and I'm very inspired now. I just want to lift heavy and all that stuff, but I will get there, just some practice. So the next exercise, we actually did a superset. So a superset is 2 exercises back to back with no rest in between. So after you've done both exercises, you actually rest. So the exercises we did were the 45-degree leg press and then Bulgarian split squats. We started holding the bar on our shoulders like you can see here, but then we put it to our back because it was like too unstable. But yeah, as you can see, just one leg up on a box and then bringing your leg out, other leg out wide. Making sure your with your front leg, your weight is on your heel. That's going to really activate your glute more, and also making sure your hips are square. So it's good to look at a mirror when you do this, because then you can see if your hips are rotated out or in, or so making sure your body is square to the mirror also helps. And then the other exercise was the 45-degree leg press, so making sure our feet are shoulder width apart and we had our toes pointed out on a 45. Putting your feet high and wide targets your hamstring and glutes more rather than your quads. Make sure you never hyperextend your knees in a leg press, just because it could end badly. But yeah, so always have a slight bend in your knees. Then we moved on to, for our last exercise, Smith machine glute kickbacks, and these are an absolute killer. These make me burn so much in the glutes, it's not even funny. So yeah, basically just like a normal kickback, spine neutral, and flexing your foot that you raise in the air, really pushing your heel to the sky and squeezing your glute as hard as you can up the top. So that's going to actually conclude the video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you want to see more informative tutorial kind of workout things. I'll be happy to do a lot more in the future. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.